At this time of year, I always harvest my early potatoes. Now, you know they're ready to harvest when they start to flower. As soon as they start to flower, the tubers are forming, and the longer you leave them in the ground, the bigger they'll get. And you can leave them in the ground for another month or 2 or 3 even. But with new potatoes, it's not a bad idea to dig them either bit by bit and eat them as you dig them, or with this bed, you can store them. But they won't store as well as main crop. But that doesn't matter because there aren't many and we'll eat them all up. Now, I've grown to love a second early variety called Charlotte. And I've grown them in a bed and in a pot. So I want to compare the two. Oh, there's one straight away. So I put my hand in. There you go. The thing about Charlotte is that it has this very distinctive shape. It's oblong. That's the perfect size. It's earthy. And they're just particularly delicious. And actually, mashed waxy potatoes, made with a bit of olive oil rather than butter, is really delicious, but that's another whole thing. So, let's pop these in here. This, by the way, is a potato basket. It's got a mesh bottom so that the soil drops out when you put the spuds in, and you take these into the field, fill it up, and then tip these either into another bigger basket or into a trailer. And I've actually done that, oh gosh, I'm so old, nearly 50 years ago. I helped a farmer with potato harvest, and we did it all with baskets in the field. Right, back to reality. We've got a few. That is just one plant, so that's not bad. I'm going to do a couple from here, and then I know I've got 2 in the container, and we'll compare the harvest of both. So let's do another one further along. This one, here we go, let's pull this. You can see that there's a bit of green on that. That means it's been exposed to light. And green potatoes are poisonous. All you have to do is cut out the green part. It's only the actual green that you shouldn't eat. So that's the first trial. Now let's see what's in here, which was exactly the same seed potatoes on the same day. And actually, what I really want to do is to encourage you to grow spuds in a container if you don't have room outside, to show that it is possible. So I'm hoping there will be quite a few here. Okay, here we go. Oh, look. I think there is no more treasure to be found. So, we have that grown in a container and that grown in the ground. And what I would say is it looks to me as if there are more in the container, but they're smaller. So probably it's the same weight of potato, but that's not bad. So, I will eat both with relish, whether they've been grown in the ground or a container. And I'll just be thinking about the taste, I suspect. However, I'm sure that when Professor Ben Raymond sits down to eat potatoes from his garden near Falmouth, he's thinking long and hard about the science behind them.
I'm generally interested in bugs. Caterpillars, aphids, mollusks are a major issue. Pests are continually evolving, they evolve resistance to things, there are new environmental challenges, so there's always problems to solve.